It is, as you can see, a Soul Gambler. I've read barely through the description of it, and it sounded really fun, so let's just get into it, I would say, right? Oh, let's go. We're starting a new game, a pre-phase. Again, I've only known a little bit on what the description said. So let's just see what awaits us here. In my life, nothing has ever happened. That's relatable. Nothing has ever changed. All days looked exactly the same. I used to think I would graduate and get an exciting job in a big company. But I ended up settling on the first depressing office that accepted me. After all, no matter how mediocre I was, most of my colleagues could not even manage to get a job like this. Faust, what's the status of the reports? I'm finishing them. They should already be ready. One other thing. Later in the afternoon, an HR employee will come to perform an assessment on you. Okay. I spent the afternoon dawdling, pretending that it mattered to me finishing my work. Oh, sorry, that's us. Never fucking mind. I spent the afternoon dawdling, pretending that it mattered to me finishing my work. Then the HR employee arrived. I wasn't excited at all for this assessment, so I would accept any excuse in order not to finish those damn reports. Hi, you're Faust, right? The one and only. Could you fill this form out for me? Sure, why not? Okay, so we can spend 6... Oh my god, there are stat points. Interesting. Okay. So, how strong and healthy Faust is. I mean... We're trying to go for the... Let's go in some intelligence and manipulation. Screw on health and everything else. Okay, let's main manipulation. Screw on charisma. I don't think Faust is very charismatic. At least we are not. So let's take this. You were born on the same day as my son. It's only a 1 in 365 chance. Not much of a coincidence. Okay, that's all I need, thank you. As I do every day, I left work and went to the bus stop. The bus stop had even less people that day. Just me and an old lady. She wore strange clothes. An awkward mix between a gypsy, a beggar, and a mad professor. I mean, yes. Yeah, I can see it actually, yeah. It seems that your day wasn't very pleasant, boy. You can say that. I see your future, yes. Your future is promising. Let me read your fortune. Give me a few coins and I will reveal your future. So... Yeah, come, let's go with sorry lady, I'm broke. Are you sure? Not even a few coins? Let us check, do we have coins? I cannot see any coins, so that means we are broke. Look, I know precisely what I have, or don't have, in my pocket. Alright, but do be careful. My boss has arrived, I gotta go. Because an unknown future is a dangerous future. I got on the bus as fast as I could. I just wanted to get away from that crazy old woman. Achievement unlocked, Miser. I don't think you can see it, so I'm telling you. Okay, I really like the Die Hard poster. First of all. I'm not a fan of the cloth bin. I'm assuming it's supposed to be cloth. Soul 2. Okay, anyhow. Finally I was home, but I wasn't feeling alright. My entire body was aching. My head was spinning and my mind was cloudy. My eyes felt heavy. My legs buckled. And then everything faded to black. I woke up lying on a stretcher. There were devices attached to various parts of my body. You're awake? This is unexpected. How are you feeling? Tired, weak, dying? What happened to me? We're not sure yet. But in fact, you're dying. At least that's what we know. Your health keeps getting worse and we do not know why this is happening. I don't understand. How did I get here? A resident of a nearby building saw you passing out and called the emergency. You got lucky, young man. You could be dead by now. Okay, so we were in our apartments, but somebody saw us passing out, right? Isn't it like... I don't know, man. That's kind of fishy, don't you think? That was really weird. Not the fact that I was dying, that was just the last straw. The really weird thing was that the only nearby building was an abandoned building and it was located 3 blocks away. Yeah, I figured as much. Keep yourself quiet. You need to rest. I requested more exams to better understand your health status and what happened to you. If you need anything, please call the nurse. I couldn't understand the entire situation. I felt confused. I felt weak. I tried to speak. I tried to ask, but I couldn't. Not long after that, a familiar face walked through the door. It's time for your medicine! Oh, for fuck's sake. The scene was bizarre. I could not believe it. It was the old lady from the bus stop, dressed as a nurse. Okay, so... are we just dead and, you know, imagining things? It sure feels like that. I don't know. Her clothes look more like Halloween costume than a proper uniform. What are you doing here? Or, what have you done to me? I'm not sure what we should do here. Let's just not come to conclusions really quick. What are you doing here? You will get worse and none of these physicians will be able to figure out what is wrong with you. But there is a way for you to get better. Vertigo, dizziness, and it was all weird. It was the same hospital room, but more bizarre. Okay, so there are some hentai tentacles down there. Skulls always good. The turned over cross, obviously. A rope, a noose, that's the word. Okay. A few more figures down here. Okay, that's let's call it bizarre, sure. You do not need to die like this, Faust. What place is this? Do you hear the whispering in the background? I love this. This is good shit. Who are you? What happened? Let's ask who she is. I am your guide. I am here to help you, advise you, and comfort you. What place is this? It's the same place. What has changed is your perception of reality. What happened? You are awake. Now you can see a reality that lies beyond what meets the eye. You are among the few who has the opportunity. I hate that there's a typo, but okay. To turn your wishes into reality. I mean, what are our wishes? What is our... This seems too good to be true. Yes, it has a price. And this price is your soul. But not your entire soul. Even a small fraction of it can grant you wishes. Upon making the pact, you will be granted access to a mystical being who is capable of making your wishes come true. He will just realize what you ask. It is your choice to use your soul to do it. You can make the pact to have access to your demon, and this will not cost you anything. I felt something in my hand. A dagger? Wait, a dagger? Oh, that actually is a dagger. Also, I just saw there is a knife in our pillow. Okay, that's not very nice of you. Cut your hand with a dagger. Make the pact. So we have this whole Faust story. You all know the Faust story, so I will not elaborate on that. I'm just curious how this would play out if I just dropped the dagger. I felt a slight dizziness and the hospital had returned to normal. Well, you leave me no choice. It would have been less painful if you had made it by yourself. She took the dagger that I dropped, grabbed my right hand, and made a cut. This is not how this works, lady. Ah, shite. No blood came out, but the pain was intense. A ridiculously hot pain. It felt like having my very soul cut with a flaming dagger. Ah, you can't do that? And why not? My free will, you It is true that I cannot force you to sell your soul. But this is only the pact. It was still painful. But instead of a mark full of blood, that was to be expected, there was a bright blue line on my hand. Achievement unlocked. Not your choice anymore. Look in the mirror and accept the offer that your demon will make you. I looked in the mirror, but what I saw was not my reflection. It was me. A version of myself. A simpler version. More binary. Made of raw desire. For 10% of your soul, I can cure your illness. It was disturbing to see my distorted reflection asking, in such a trivial tone, for a part of my soul. Are we trying to haggle here? Should we try to haggle? Like, I don't plan on giving soul just now, but I kind of want to try to haggle. 10%? That is quite something. The cost of a wish always reflects the value it has for you, and there's no way to change that. There must be another way. What's the point of living and losing nearly a quarter of my soul? Ho ho! The cost of your wish will never change. And what if I asked that the doctor had the same knowledge to heal me? This would have the same effect. I can do it for 5% of your soul. We actually haggled, what? Okay, I'm not sure if we want to sell our soul or not. If this is like a game over, if I say no. I feel like we might as well go for no, right? Just to see what happens. I refuse to sell my soul. You are very stubborn, huh? Alright, I will leave you as you are, for now. Good luck. She left my room, and within minutes the pain began to get worse. The pain was too strong. The pain was overwhelming. The days went by and I continued to suffer with the pain. No painkiller was good enough. I would wake up to face all that pain again, that intolerable pain, and then pass out. I woke up, but something was not right. Okay, we lost the strength apparently. Now I had a huge scar in the shape of a smile on my belly. What? Okay. Why was it an X here? Did we miss a skill check or something? How are you feeling? Better? The weakness and pain are less intense, but that scar... You spent 3 days in a great fever and having hallucinations. On the 4th day, we discovered that you had an inflammation in the stomach. Although it's not clear what has caused it, we performed an emergency surgery. We were able to heal you, but your complete recovery may take years. You will feel pain while running or exercising. I will no longer be able to practice any sport then. Oh, well, that's a shame because... Okay, I'm not gonna make that joke about me that I was about to make, but okay. After a few weeks, yes, you will. But you will always feel pain, which could affect your performance. ... In a few days, I left the hospital and went home. Well, at least I got time off from my work. Once again, I saw myself in a dark version of reality. I see you made the pact. I can feel the mark on you. I love that there are, like, hands coming out of my closet. Like, that's good stuff. Have you decided what will be your first wish? Nah, not yet. If I might, I would like to make a small suggestion. You are not very strong. Have you thought about how it would be to have a better body? The healthy and strong body of an Olympic athlete would look great on you. For 10% of your soul, I can make you as strong and healthy as an athlete. I'm just happy. I'm happy just the way I am. You know best. This kind of change could be useful. I think you should rest and relax. So the reason why I said no is I'm to keep the body that I have, that I would get at that point, I would have I would need to make more sport and more activities, and I cannot do that anymore since I didn't, you know, since I didn't take the deal and got the surgery on the inflammation in my stomach. So yeah, I just said no about. So this is basically the reason why I said no. Your life will hardly be as dull as it was before. See you soon. Bye-bye. In the blink of an eye, she was gone, and I was in the real world again. ... It was late, and I decided to sleep. Chapter 1. The Game. It was another awful day at the office. Faust, you're falling behind in your schedule. I need you to catch up immediately. Stay here until you finish everything. But what? So the question is this maybe a good option for us to drop out of the job? We had our near-death experience, and, you know, I feel like this might be a good time for us to just say, well, fuck this shit. My life is too precious for this kind of shit. And what happens if I don't stay? If you don't stay, you can use that new spare time to do something special, like looking for a new job. I hated the situation and I knew he wasn't bluffing. I could not afford to lose my job. Not now. Okay, boss, I'll stay. Okay, listen, this is bullshit. Really. I feel this is bullshit, anyhow. Each minute took hours to pass. I was the only person there, and I hadn't gotten through half of what I had to do yet. Why me? Why, you ask? Oh, another hentai tentacle stuff. Oozing light. Oh, sweet. There's a face in my monitor. Does anyone else remember those monitors? Like, am I old for remembering those? Why, you ask? Because you want to, that's why. You could transform your boss in a camel if you wanted to. Or this office into your very own harem. Instead, you choose to spend your days working in a job you obviously hate. Okay, so are we really hard lying on saying we keep our soul? Also, look at this smug face. I love it. No, probably not just now. At least I keep my whole soul. Are you sure you want to do that? Such a short life shouldn't be spent doing something dull just in exchange for money. I think you've already sold your soul, don't you think? True. If you're going to sell it, at least do it to the highest bidder. I mean, they are not wrong. But nah, I don't think so. It is always your choice, Faust. Your choice. In a glimpse, they were gone. But all the do work was still there. Oh damn, it's 9 PM already? I need to find a solution for this. Okay. I decided I would work this out. I sat, focused, and did the best I could to finish. I'd never be able to finish that, so I decided to go home and deal with it the next day. Honestly, I'm a strong believer in you work in the hours you are supposed to work in. Even though the work is like not finishable in the time. So I'd never be able to finish that, so I decided to go home and deal with it the next day. I got out of the office and went to the bus stop. I had lost the last bus of the night. Right now my only option was to wait for a cab. The night is young. Why don't you go out? Relax. Meet new and exciting people. Let me guess. You are taking me to a place where I pay for beer with my soul, right? I mean... I like that, okay. You're such a silly boy. I had something else in mind. There's an interesting place, a nearby pub. Why don't you go somewhere else to have fun and relax? That's not a bad idea, let's go. Yeah, it's too late already. I'm gonna be boring. And what if I tell you there's something very special in that place? Something special? Yes, there is a girl. That's not my special. There are always girls in a nice pub. This girl is special, Faust. We could say that she is your soulmate. Or at least one of them. I don't believe in those things. It doesn't matter what you believe or not. There are many soulmates for each person. You may meet many of them in a lifetime or none at all. Meeting a soulmate is a life-changing experience. A soulmate makes you become your true self. The very best or the very worst of yourself. Your one self. I twisted the words around because I was... Okay, never mind. The girl at the pub is one of them. A soulmate. Your soulmate. That is interesting. I want to see her. Yeah, I have other things to do. You are the perfect one for... Oh my god. Is this turning into like a dating sim or something? I'm not gonna hit on the demon or devil or whatever. Like, I'm not gonna do that in that playthrough. Maybe in a future one, but not now. For now, we have other things to do. Yes, you have other things to do. To go home alone, wait for the sun to rise again, and go forth into a new day. A day that is going to be as dull and pathetic as today was. Hey, no need to be so harsh. I am right, and you know that. You just don't have the guts to accept it. Whatever. This is my life, not yours. It is your life, you're right about that, but you are going to regret that choice. They are really trying to get me to that pub. I feel like this is a game-ending situation here. That being said, it's my choice, so I won't go. Not today. Once again, I was alone in the street. I can feel the people being annoyed with me with not having fun here. The thing is, I want to be boring in the first playthrough, quote-unquote boring. I want to see what happens there. And then the fun part even does make even more fun, especially if I'm hitting on the devil. Like, this will be great. So just wait for it. Just wait for it. It took very long, but a cab showed up, and after hearing about all the cabbie problems, I was finally at home. On the next day, at the office. Faust, have you done what I told you? Not yet. What are you waiting for? One more day of torture in my work had reached its end. On the next day, I had a day off, so I could rest a little. I was thinking about spending some time with my adorable bed when my phone rang. Hey Faust, what's up? Hey Wagner, long time no see. Bro, what are you gonna do tomorrow? Besides your holiday sketch of the Sleeping Beauty. It's been some time since we played basketball together. Let's play some? I don't know, I have to check out if I have to... Come on, we haven't seen each other for so long. It would be nasty to say no just like that. So what do you say, dude? Let's go? Okay then, you can count me in. Awesome, see you tomorrow then. On the next day, not in a good mood at all, I went to the basketball court. Faust, nice to see you that you came, bro. This is Hawk. He's going to play with us. Yo, man, how you doing? I'm not gonna ask that in front of him. Even though he looks fucking smug. I'm okay. But how are we gonna play, just the three of us? How about me against you two? If you think you can handle it? Don't you? So let's make a bet, yo. To turn things on, dude. We're on, dude. How much do you want to bet, Hog? 20 bucks? No, something much better than the 10% of the soul of the one who loses. Oh, God. Ha! Very magical, dude. Let's bet a part of our souls, then. So, Faust, are you gonna run? Are you a yellow? Nobody calls me a yellow. Wagner, I think we'd better leave. Damn, we just got here. Come on, Wagner. I knew it wasn't a good idea to stay here. I tried to make Wagner come with me, pulling him by his arm, going as quickly as possible. But then a huge guy blocked our way. Make the bet or face me. Okay, we're not gonna fight him because we have zero fighting spirit. So let's manipulate him. Who said I wouldn't bet? Are you nuts? I don't ever run from a bet. I just need to get my lucky socks in the car. I don't bet anything without using them. Why didn't you say so? Bear was as stupid as he was big. He bought the excuse I gave him and we could pass through him. Why did you let them pass? He went with the car just to get his lucky socks. Damn, they are fleeing, you stupid idiot! Get in the car, man, fast! Okay, now he is in a hurry? Like, we were the ones trying to get him away from there, and then he... Okay, never mind. Damn, they got away! After that mess, we got to Wagner's place safely. This place does not seem safe. But okay, also nice posters. Wow, dude, what the hell was that? Why did they get so bothered about a shitty game? The story was pretty weird, but then I decided to tell Wagner about the pact. But then I was going to tell, my voice just vanished. Air didn't flow. My mouth wouldn't open to speak. ... Why are you looking at me like that? ... I noticed it would be useless to keep trying. The best thing to do was to go away and clear my head. Nothing special, man. I'm going home. See ya later. See ya, dude. After a night of unpleasant dreams, I was ready to go to work. I wasn't able to take what happened in the day before out of my head. What the hell was that? Give 5% of your soul and it will answer your questions. Nah, I'm good. I couldn't stop thinking about what happened. I needed to know more about Hog. So I decided to investigate him, or he looked like a dangerous kind of guy, so I tried to forget about him. So the thing is, we still need our job. We are the boring kind of guy, right? So I think it is not the right option to investigate after the guy. I'm pretty sure if they want my soul, they will get to me. They will get back to me at some point, right? Later, I received a call. Wagner is dead, right? Faust? Oh god, he's naked. Excuse me, I don't take a sip of my tea. Why is your voice sounding like this, Wagner? I'm gonna kill myself, bro. I just called to say goodbye. Wait, what? Take it easy, man. Tell me what's going on. ... Hello? Hello, Wagner? Are you there? I just hung out the phone and I ran. I got to Wagner's house as fast as I could. Go away, Faust. If you stay, you will die with me. Come on, Wagner, you don't have to do that. Don't get any closer, man, or you will die too. Okay, so... I mean, we don't have the strength to deal with Wagner, so let's try to outsmart him then. Let's try to change his mind. How's that? You believe in God, don't you? You're religious, right? Yeah, but... So you know what happens to suicidal guys, right? But I can't live like this anymore. I can't handle it. I know, man, I know. Why are you looking that smug in a situation like this, dude? That's why I'm going to do something only a friend would do for a friend. I'm going to kill you so you don't have to commit suicide. Would you do that for me, bro? Okay, that's bullshit. Of course I would. I'm your best friend. Give me the gun. Shaking, Wagner reached out and handed me the gun. I saw in his face the beginning of a smile. Gratitude. I hit him hard. The smile went away. He passed out. I picked up the phone and called the emergency. Okay, why is it the same place? I dislike that it's the same place. Hospitalized and resting. How is he? Physically, he is fine. Despite the large amount of cocaine in his body. Cocaine? But he never used cocaine. His mental state is very unstable. The damage was huge. Wagner needs to be hospitalized immediately. It may be possible to recover his mind over time. My friend was alive, but he was not okay at all, and I could be next. Chapter 2. The Twist. Achievement unlocked. Virginity protected. Virginity? Okay. The icon. I will edit an icon of the achievement in there. I will show you the icon and it's hilarious to me. Okay. Skeptical. That is what I was. I never thought I would get entangled in a web with a crazy old woman, a lone shark reflex, a ghostly seductress, and weird people who bet on souls. I went to my secret place. The place I go when I need to be alone. When I really need to think about me and my life. Being located in a great plain over the city, it enjoyed a wonderful sunset view. For some reason, looking at the sun made my thoughts clearer. More than once I caught myself talking to the sun and somehow it answered me. This is all just crazy. What should I do? ... I don't really know what this is all about. Nothing is ever that simple, my boy. I like that place. No one used to go there. The old man really caught me by surprise. He was sinister. He could be anyone, but his face had something unsettling at his eyes. One was green, the other one was brown. Would you like some advice from an older soul? You know what? I'll take it. Yes, please. You are good-mannered. That's good, my boy. Very good. You have chosen quite a nice place to I had heard bad coughs before, but nothing like that. Then I saw that the hand used to cover his mouth was stained with his own blood. We need to get you to a hospital. I'm okay, boy. I'm okay. Calm down. Would it bother you if I smoke? He chose to cure his coughing with smoke. Hey, that's gonna kill... Yeah, I'm not gonna... No. Be my guest. I'm not gonna... This guy is old enough to know what's up, okay? So, be my guest. To be honest, I don't smoke. A pack of cigarettes appeared in my pocket and I suddenly was smoking. I've never heard of a non-smoker who carries a pack of cigarettes in his pocket before. Just like you, I had never heard of someone who has sold his... The coughing was heavier this time. There was even more blood than before in his hand. You really should go to a hospital, mister. Really? To do what? I'm tired of hospitals. Don't worry about me, death is not so bad. That's not so bad after all. ... I'll be straightforward with you. You made the pact. No, I didn't make any pact. The bright scar in your hand is telling me something different, boy. Not everyone can see the scar. I can see it clear as day, Faust. The old man knew about the pact, and he also knew my name. And by the look of your scar, I know exactly what happened. Oh my, she has no boundaries. She forced you to make the pact, didn't she? Is this like your ex-wife or something? Yep. I'm so sorry. And how do you feel about all these new opportunities? With this curse, you mean? That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's dangerous, but useful. With this curse, you mean? Believe me when I tell you. You have no idea of how a real curse feels like. No one can force you to sell your soul. Not even her. It's up to you to choose how to spend the parts of your soul. If you choose wisely, it can be a blessing, boy. And what about all these troubles and odd situations happening in my life? They have little to do with the pact. The pact is just a way she found to get what she really wants. The pact is not that bad. Because I can get anything I want? That is one way to address the situation. You want something a lot more valuable than that. What do you mean? Your reflex. It isn't the same, right? He became some kind of demon who makes my wishes come true. That doesn't seem so nice to me. I wouldn't call him a demon. It is neither good or bad. It's just what it is. It is your will, your reflex. If he doesn't want to harm me, why it is so interested in my soul? It is not like that. Your soul is the price to alter the fabric of reality. The reflex offers you the price you have to pay to do that. I don't understand. Why is the price of everything so high? Even simple things have a high price. You have a big urge to make things happen. Things which shall come naturally. Things that will come at the right time. The choice to waste your soul with that type of wishes is yours. Anyway, who are you? I'm the only one who can help you. I know what's her plan. Well, there's one more person who knows about that, but unfortunately that person can't do much for now. What's her plan? Damn it! Gosh darn! I had less time than I expected. I called the emergency. No, escape. Do not let her catch you. What are you talking about? She will do anything to catch you. He fell. He was unconscious. ... Okay, so this was a really interesting conversation, honestly. I took a mobile phone, called the emergency. I ran away before anything happened to me. I know he told me to run, but I will still call the emergency and... Will I though? Yeah, I will. It didn't take long for the ambulance to arrive. What happened? Did you see? He was coughing a lot and then suddenly fainted. Do you know him? Do you know his name? No, I never saw him before in my life. Okay, he's in the ambulance, but his health is not good. He must have some kind of complication in his lungs because of the cigarettes. Cases like this with his age are common and typically do not last. Congratulations, boy. You were present at the last hours of this man. Should that make me feel any better? Now, if you'll excuse me, we have people with real chances of survival to rescue. Oh my god, I hate this guy. Oh, Jesus. I know the dude, the old man wasn't up for it anyway, but it is quote-unquote the right thing to do, right? Am I crazy? No need to thank me. In an attempt to clear my head, I had only managed to get even more puzzled. When I got home, I immediately looked for my reflex. So you're on my side after all. For 300% of your soul, I can answer that question. Why are some wishes so expensive? I mean, come on, 300%? Nah, thanks. As soon as my reflex was gone, the doorbell rang. Who is it? Oh god. This is gonna end terribly, I feel like. I'm a police officer. I need to speak with Mr. Faust. Is he home? Yes, I am Faust. Would you like to enter? That won't be necessary. I just wanted to ask you some questions. Yeah, please, let's not do that in the fucking hallway where everyone can hear you, dude. ... Is a man known as Hog your acquaintance? I mean, we are gonna be honest with him, so yes, but I wouldn't call him a friend. Did you have any sort of fight during the game? We had a disagreement about the rules of the game. Then it is not true that you two have a mutual friend? Wagner always had a talent for bad companions. So I can assume that you are not a friend of the man known as Hog. I'm certainly not. Hog is dead. And we are like a prime suspect now. I will not answer anything else before knowing the reason of these questions. Hog was found dead in his apartment. I'm just questioning possible witnesses. I'm gonna need you to come with me to police station, Mr. Faust. Do I need a lawyer? No, you're not being charged with anything. I just want to formalize your testimony. Look behind you, a three-headed monkey! Alright, I'll go with you. We are a good citizen, okay? I'd never been in a police station before, not even to file charges. Hawk kept putting me into trouble, even after death. You will be called soon. Okay. I kept waiting. The boredom was intense. I began to wonder whether they had really forgotten about me. That happens to me in waiting rooms on the doctors a lot. Especially if you don't have like a meeting mate beforehand. That's like terrible stuff. Hey, will I have to wait for much longer? Nope, the chief should be arriving soon. Hello? ... Got it, I'll take care of it now. Faust, you're under arrest. That's what I get for being a reasonable citizen. What do you mean? What have I done? I'm innocent. New evidence appeared. Now you will go to a cell. I was thrown in a cell. In the back of the police station. That looks... okay. Very welcoming. This will be your waiting room. Okay, sure. Until the police chief have enough time enough to take your testimony. At least I have a companion. At least I have company now. I can read, I swear to God. What is your name, boy? Faust. Tell me, for what kind of crime did the weird old woman frame you? Huh. You made the pact. Dude, why is everyone knowing that? I made no pact. There's no point in lying to me. Well, the fact that I could ask you about the pact. already proves it. You made it too. It was that crazy old woman who found a way to get me in jail. She made them believe I killed an idiot known as Hog. I was arrested for the same reason. I shouldn't be surprised. That old woman tells many lies, and somehow manages to make everyone believe her. We are innocent both. Of this crime at least. She kills Hog herself. Every time. Every time? When I first met him, he had already died several times. What the hell are you talking about? He was alive and well the last time I saw him. And how can you be so sure? The dead do not talk, walk, play basketball or laugh in my face. And people do not sell their souls in exchange for wishes, right? You know nothing about death, Jon Snow. You know nothing about this world. I messed up my joke, that's really sad. What you assume to be true may be false. And what you assume to be false may be true. I didn't trust him at all. Okay, that was a triggering for my skills, okay. But in an awkward way, what he said made sense. I noticed for the first time how much I didn't know. Just how stupid and arrogant it was to believe so blindly the truth spoken to me. It was like seeing for the first time things who had always been in plain sight. Okay, sorry, I messed that sentence up somehow. I see. I wasn't wrong about you. I knew you were smart. Hawk died the first time a few years ago. He was a drug dealer who got involved with whom he shouldn't. And how do you know all this? Let's focus on what's important, okay? The question is, how does a dead man come back to life and just go around walking and talking and all that? Okay, how does a dead person come back to life and go around walking and talking? ... Okay, so they made a deal with the old lady then, right? ... Somehow that strange woman stalks souls of other peoples and uses them as currency to bring people back. Not as humans, but as some sort of undead. When Hawk died, the old woman made him an offer he couldn't refuse. She told him she could bring him back to life, but he would have to pay her a debt before dying again. The amount of soul required to turn someone into undead is enormous. And the deal that the strange woman offered to Hawk was that he should pay the double of this amount. Hawk thought he could collect enough souls to get credit with that crazy woman, so that he could come back to life when he died, which was very useful for a drug dealer. And that is why he is always so desperate to collect souls. But he was very naive. The old woman would never allow that to happen. Whenever he reaches his goal, she finds a way to kill him again. So in this way, he always comes back to life in debt, which works perfectly well for her plans. In addition to no longer being a human, Hog is now a slave. If only he accepted death, he could rest in peace. He tried to make a bet on your soul, right? It does not make sense to hide anything from you, does it? It's not like that. I'm just in this situation longer than you. We are not the first and won't be the last. That crazy woman uses people who are afraid of death, such as Hog, to collect as many souls as possible to do who knows what. I found out too much and started to cause troubles. Then she found a way to get me here. Sorry, but why not just kill you? The old woman is perfectionist and has a macabre sense of humor. If she killed me, she would not have my soul. And she finds it amusing to put all the people who bother her in one place. So all the prisoners that are here are people accused of killing Hog? That makes no sense. Several people accused of the same crime? Wake up, Faust. Stop trying to make everything make sense, okay? We're talking about magic here. It's a type of her magic. She makes people believe in absurdities. ... Do you still doubt me? Something about you doesn't seem right. It is natural that you suspect me. At this point, only an idiot wouldn't suspect me. But take a look around. Did you notice something strange in this cell? Besides two inmates talking about souls, you mean? Yes. Two guys who made the pact in the same cell would already be too much of a coincidence. But that's not all. That is incredible, Bob. Look around. There's nowhere where we can see our reflection. He was right. I hadn't noticed. I mean, it makes sense in a prison cell because sharp objects and shit, like... But that cell was absolutely mad. The iron bars were dirty and rusty. There wasn't anything that someone could use to see a clear reflection. This place has been prepared to receive us. We have no way to make any wishes here. We can wait for the dark reality. Also, technically, we have the glasses, right? You're right, it's a trap. Yes, and specially made to hold people who made the pact. Welcome to my world, kid. Anyway, I figured out how to see my reflection here. So tell me how, and let's get out of here. No. What do you mean? I can't tell you, it's not that simple. I'll make you talk even if it's by force. Why are you betraying me? I knew I couldn't trust... Okay, all those are bullshit. All those answers are fucking bullshit. Why are you betraying me now? I'm not trying to harm you. I'd help you if I could. Damn you, you 26. I have no choice. The wish I need to make requires a lot of more soul than I have. That's why I need your help. Let's make a deal. What's the plan? I need your soul. And you need to know how to see your reflex here, and you need more soul to get out of here. You're going to need my soul. ... Here's the deal. We will bet all the soul we have against each other. Then we'll let luck decide. Nope. I don't like that idea. Do you think I like this Russian roulette? We have to do this because there's no other way. It will be better if one of us can be free than if we both spend our days locked in here. You're insane. He was silent. I didn't know if he had given up or if he was planning something. Time went by, I was tired and hungry. When I was thinking about considering making the bet, a police officer entered the cell. Faust, I came here to free you. It was the same police officer who threw me there. But something was different about him. Quickly, before she knows it. Okay. Am I not going to be freed? Ask for help to that witch. You made the deal with her. Liar. Jesus, that jump scared me. Holy shit. Okay, I'm good. The shot hit him in the head. His body fell to the ground. He was dead. Holy hell. Also, if you notice, the police officer's eyes. There's one green eye and one black eye, maybe brown, question mark? After running away from the police station, he took me to an abandoned building. Homeless and addicts were using the building as shelter. He took me through a door and then scribbled some drawings on the floor. And took me to an isolated room. I don't have much time. Pay attention. You need to get away of this country as soon as possible. Take this envelope. Here's a fake passport and your photo and a ticket to Panama. Panama? Yes, the flight is tomorrow morning. You'll be safe there. I left a snack for you in the corner. Eat, sleep, and go on to the airport as soon as the sun rises. Why are you helping me? You can't let her find you. Your life is not the only one at stake here. I have to go now. Wait a second. ... How can I trust you? I freed you from prison, didn't I? See you later, boy. Don't get caught. I'll try. And I stood there alone with my thoughts. I didn't want to run away, but I knew it wouldn't be safe to stay in the country with that old woman pursuing me. I decided to do what the police officer suggested to me. To eat, sleep, and go straight to the airport. Next morning, I was at the airport. I had the only envelope and my clothes with me. I came to check in for the flight AC666. Ah, yes, the flight to Panama City with a stop in Dublin. Dublin? That's a pretty strange stop for a flight to Panama, isn't it? Several airports are closed because of bad weather. It's a rather unpleasant coincidence, but Dublin is currently one of the few airports with good weather conditions. If you prefer, we can change your ticket, so you can look for a better flight. ... No, no need to change anything. I couldn't afford to wait. The plan was to leave the country. Ireland or Panama, the important thing was Spain. Far from the old moment. Far from the madness. Achievement unlocked, on the road. And I feel like this is a perfect place to stop it. We're continuing next week with Chapter 3, Destiny, Fate and Destination. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next weekend. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye!